First question, Steph Bondi, New York Daily News.
Hey, Obi, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, man. Just what are your emotions going into your first NBA game? Does this feel different for you?
It feels a little different, but at the same time, I've been training for this moment for a very long time, and the time is finally here. So I'm gonna have the opportunity to say I've been on the court with NBA guys, and we're gonna work to get a W today. So
Next question, Ian Bagley, SNY.
Oh, thanks for doing this.
sure.
Obviously, your first game's tonight, but just in scrimmages and stuff with NBA guys, what have you seen are some of the biggest differences between Dayton and being up here?
Um, it's a little similar to what we done at Dayton. I feel like the pace is a lot faster. That's something I had to adjust to. The pace is a lot faster at this level. A lot more physical. Definitely have to be able to bang with the big guys. And other than that, I feel like Dayton prepared me for this moment. So
Next question, Steve Popper, Newsday.
Hey, I know we talk about this being a quick turnaround for you, but do you feel like you learned a lot in this week, with practices?
yeah, for sure. Coach Tibbs is a great coach, and he knew the amount of time we had until our first game. So we've learned a lot in this past week on the defensive side and offensive side. So all of our guys know what we have to do to win, and we're gonna do everything possible in our power to get a W tonight. So
Next question, Mike Vorkunov, The Athletic.
Hey, Obi. You mentioned the pace kind of being something to adjust to. Emmanuel said that the other day too. The speed of the game, it was like it took him a minute to get there.
yeah.
When you first take the court, I guess, for these scrimmages and practice and stuff, like how does it hit you that like this thing is operating at a different speed than what you had at college?
So everybody knows me for leaking out or not leaking out, but like getting ahead of the defense on fast breaks and getting open dunks. I didn't get not one of those yet, and we had 7 or 8 practices. So it's like you gotta understand, like people these are pros, and their jobs, like they're gonna make sure they do what they have to do to not allow someone else to get an easy bucket. So just little things like that. You see the different speed that this level plays at, and it's a lot different than college. So.
Next question, Mark Berman, New York Post.
Hey, Obi.
Hey, man.
When you were at Dayton, did you play at the Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, or is this your first time this morning?
I've never played in this arena. Looking forward to it though.
Next question, Steph Bondi, New York Daily News.
Hey, Obi, I got 2 questions. First, you're playing against a team that passed you up in the draft. Are you kind of like the kind of guy that looks at that and says, "Oh, like you guys passed me up. I look at everybody who got taken before me." And the second question is, you've been compared to a lot of guys. One of them is Blake Griffin. Have you studied his game, and what do you think about going up against him?
Yeah, so I don't really like the teams that pass me up. It really doesn't affect me because God has a plan for everybody, and He put me here for a reason. I'm with a great coaching staff and great teammates, so I wouldn't change it for the world. And a lot of people, I've been hearing a lot of people compare me to Blake Griffin. He's a great player, competitive, and I can't wait to get on the floor with him and learn in the moment. So being on the floor with him is going to be amazing. I can't wait.
Next question, Mike Vorkunov, The Athletic.
With Blake, do you think like you'll talk to him during the game and ask him questions? Is that a thing you do, or is that just not the right time to like, I guess, talk to someone whose game you might have similarity to?
I mean, I'm not gonna come out and just ask him questions. Like if he feels like he's a vet, so if he feels that he can give me some pointers while we're playing, like I'm open ears and I'm looking forward to it. But like at the same time we're competing. We're trying to both get a W at the end of the day, and that's what it is. So
Next question, Ian Bagley, SNY.
Obi, who have you been matched up against in some of the scrimmages, like team scrimmages that you guys had during training camp, and was that matchup helpful or beneficial?
yeah, so I've been matched up with against Julius Randle, who else? Neural, Mitch sometimes. Like playing against those guys, they just like they give me a lot of feedback. They're great guys, especially Jules. He's been helping me throughout this whole process. Been getting extra shots up and watching film. Um, he's been teaching me a lot. He's been in the game for a little bit. So I'm taking in everything those guys are telling me and getting better every day. So.
We have time for 2 more questions. The next question is from Mark Berman, New York Post.
Yeah, sorry, Obi, I got cut off. I was asking you just about this being your first time, in this arena. What kind of nerves, do you have going into your very first, it's a preseason game, but is there nerves? Is there anxiousness? What's going through your mind right now?
I'm gonna be honest, right now I'm not really nervous like how it was in college, my first game. Like I had the bubbly stomach, the butterflies, but right now, like I'm not really nervous just because I feel like I'm prepared. Like I feel like coach, the teammates, like everybody's prepared me for this moment, and when the time comes, like I know what I have to do to help the team. So I'm not really nervous right now. I feel like it's gonna be a different, like if you ask me this 10 minutes before the game, it'll probably be a different answer. But right now I'm not nervous.
Last question from Steve Popper, Newsday.
Hey, Obi, you mentioned Julius being very helpful to you, being a great guy. Were you concerned at all when you come into a team that you play the same position he plays, how he would respond to you coming in as a lottery pick?
Not at all. Just because you coming into a league where everybody's getting money to provide for their families. They're gonna do everything in their power to not get their spot taken. So it's a competitive league, but it's also a brotherhood. So going into this team, like everybody's competing, everybody's doing what they have to do to stay on the court, but at the same time, like they respect you. You're there for a reason. They respect you, and they're gonna help you every step of the way. So everybody's been very helpful since day one, and I feel like they just gonna keep helping me as time goes. So.